Yosenju Oyamabiko. Why do you look like that? When an opponent's monster declares a direct attack, you can send one Yosenju monster from your hand to the graveyard, which is usually going to be a better card than this, except Yosenju Oyamabiko. Special summon this card from your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. At the start of the damage step, if this card battles an opponent's monster, you can have this card's attack and defense become equal to the original attack of the monster it is battling until the end of this turn. I originally thought this effect sucked because I was assuming that you would just summon Oyama Biko in attack mode all the time. But since I read it again, you can summon it in defense mode as long as your opponent doesn't have some way to get this fucker off the field outside of battle, it's probably not getting destroyed by battle. Because the attack and defense altering effect does not happen only once. When this card is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard because Konami thinks of everything, you can add one Yosenju card from your deck to your hand. So you pitch your Yosenju monster, not your Yosenju card, to summon this from the hand when your opponent declares direct attack. That was cute, because if this was a Beast Warrior, then Tenki would make Oyamabiko stronger than any monster on the field plus 100. But you get to search your Shinju card. I guess that's cool. I think this card would be a little bit better if it was destroyed by any means. And you get to search that way, but you can't, so we'll move on. Yosen Realm Whirlwind. Activate only if you control a level 6 or higher Yosenju monster. Because I did not purposely review both these two cards in the same video because Oyamabiko happens to be level 6. While you control a Yosenju card in your Pendulum Zone, you mean to tell me that I need to have a level 6 or higher Yosenju monster and a Yosenju card in the Pendulum Zone? You ask for way too much. This is too much shit. Especially when I can't even search the shit because it's missing 2 letters. I'm going to keep talking about that shit till they change that. If a monster's on the field will be returned to the hand by a card effect, except the face-up Yosenju monster. Shuffle it into the deck instead. Obviously, if you're not playing any level 6 or higher Yosenju, you can ignore everything I'm going to say about this card from this moment forward. But if you're playing Oyamabiko or any of those other shitty ones, even though there is that one that special summons Yosenju, which Oyamabiko can be special summoned, and if you have a Pendulum card in the zone, I don't know if you're playing the Pendulum Yosenju deck or you just have that one good Yosenju Pendulum monster that you should be playing to make your secret moves not so secret. Well, it sucks that compulsory is not at more than one here. Because it puts the shit in the deck. That's pretty damn awesome. You don't want your opponent having stuff, and I'm gonna compulse it. I mean, it's tempo loss if it's an Xyz or extra deck summon monster. Can't be a pendulum, no. But Realm Whirlwind makes Tornado not really terrible, but then there's the problem with Tornado. I'm not sure which Yosenju Kama does it, but you know which ones. The one that bounces a face-up card, works with Realm Whirlwind. Oh yeah, there's that big pendulum fucker that can only be special summoned by pendulum summoning it, but it bounces 2 cards. With Whirlwind, that's like a double riser. I guess if you're already going down that route, which will require you to have cards in your pendulum zone and level 6 or higher, which that pendulum is, I guess this card wouldn't hurt as a one of. My overall opinion, Oyamabiko's okay, I guess. You should be playing a lot more monsters if you're playing Oyamabiko. And I don't think Realm Whirlwind is like bad, but I just keep looking at it. Level 6 or high. And then Yosen, come on, why couldn't it just be one or the other? Come on. It's like they're making a counter trap that's like, oh my god, that shit is great. But then you realize the typical Yosenju deck that's primarily anti-meta, you just use the level 4s and they go back to your hand and it's like, what the fuck? I'd like to thank everybody for watching. Appreciate that shit. If you want to support me or some shit, all I ask is that you spend literally seconds out your day to click an advertisement. That money that I make from you doing that goes towards me paying rent to live in this motherfucker. Now I'll be grateful and appreciative. I'm going to say thank you in advance if you can find some time to help a brother out. Bad cards is something we gotta deal with. No matter how much seemingly broken shit Yu-Gi-Oh! The trading card game gets, we still gotta deal with this bullshit. That was all freestyle.